Let us look at the naming of cyclic compound now. Next aspect is what? Naming of cyclic compound. You know, the cyclic compound, they always been in what? In a ring form. So if you are talking of cyclic compounds, their naming, they always put what? If it's cyclo to the front or to the back of stem. Take for instance, or the first member of cyclo compound, we have this. Look at this compound now. It has how many sides? The number of sides 1, 2, 3. 3 is what? Is pro. Abi now? 3 is what? Is pro. Pain is a single bond throughout. We now call it what? Cyclopropane. Because it's a single bond what? Throughout. So in case of we have a structure like this, it has how many sides? This one, it has how many sides? The side here is what? We have 1, 2, or we can start from what? From here, anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many sides? 4. Call it cyclo. This cyclo means because it's in ring form. Cyclo what? Butane. And do you know one thing about this thing? Do you realize that what? This cyclopropane, I can still draw this cyclopropane in this form. CH, H, H. We have HA, 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 HA. This is the structure of cyclopropane. But this one is skeleton or convex. This is skeleton or borderline structure. This is what the real. Likewise, this one can also be in this form. If you want to show the what? The real structure. But for the convenience sake, I won't draw it in this form again. I'll be using what? This borderline for them. So for another reaction, another one, if you have what? A compound that is have this kind of what? Structure. What is the side of this compound? Count it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The name is called cyclo. 5 is pentane. Pen what? Pentane. But in case of we have a compound in this form, this one is look like benzene, but it's not what? Benzene. Can you see it? How many sides do we have here? Let's check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The name is called what? Cyclo. 6 is hexane. Hexane. If it has double bond inside, you call it what? Benzene. So, and the last one is if you have what? A compound in this form. Then let me put last one. Or if you have a compound in what? In this form, we have, let me put a compound in this form, and I put double bond here. Can you see it? This double bond here is no more what? In. It's no more in. It's in. Abi? Like alkene. We call it 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we now call the name of this compound now? We call it cyclo what? Butene. Or cyclo butone in. So, okay, if it's cyclobutanone, out of this structure, if we have a structure in this form, and here we have a double bond here. So look at the shape here. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The name is what? Cyclopen what? 13. 13. Because it's what? It's 5. But if you have a cyclo compound like this, that is half 6, and we now put OH here. So what is the number of sides? 6. Have you now? Count it. The number of sides there is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that 6 tells us that what? The structure here is what? Is cyclo 6 is X. The OH here is O. No. Because of what? Functional group A is alcohol group. You call it what? What? No. Okay, if I give you another compound in this form that is half 5, and I have double bond here, double bond here. So if you name it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What will be the name now? You call it what? Cyclo O 5. Abi? Pen. Pent. 1, 3. Diene. That will be the what? The name. Or in another way of this, if you have a what? A cyclo in 3 angle, and we have double bond here attached to the oxygen. And when carbon attached to the oxygen is what? Alkanol. And the name of this compound will be what? Cyclopropanone. Cyclo what? Propanone. None. So if you have a compound again like this, we have this with CH what? 3. This CH3 here is methyl. Have you now attached to this what? This we call it what? Methyl cyclo 1, 2, 3 for what? Propane. And in case of another one, if you have a what? A 5-side cyclic compound and bond with what? CH2, bond with another CH3. So if you look at what? This side, the compound we have there, everything we have there, if you look at it, they are called what? Ethyl. They are called what? Ethyl. So what will be the name now? The name here will be what? A what? Ethyl cyclo for what? Propane. And in another side, again, if yes, do you know that what? Why is it that we have a T here? The number of carbon we have here is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number of carbon we have here is 2. So with the number of carbon that is, if the cycle that have the highest number of carbon, the cycle is as the parent chain. If the branch, the side chain has the highest number of the carbon, it should be the what? The parent chain. But here, this one, this has 2, and this has 5. This 5 will be the what? The parent chain. Let me give you another one. Now, assume we have a structure of this tri is now attached to compound of C2, 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 CH3. Look at this one. The number of the side chain we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of carbon here 1, 2, 3. You can see that the side chain is more than the cyclic chain. This one is 4, this one is 3. Therefore, this cyclic will serve as what? Substituted what? Group. It attached to the first carbon here. We now call it what? 1 cyclo. Well, what? Propene. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Butane. But here we have how many carbon here? 1, 2. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is more than this branch chain. So this one that is more than this one that is have higher number of carbon will be the parent chain. But here this one is less than this. How this one is the parent what? The parent chain. Please be careful of that. And the next one is a cyclic compound that is half. Okay, let me put the example down. Yes, look at this one. We have CH3, CH, COOH. Then at this side now, we now have a what? A cyclic compound. Cyclic what? Compound like this. Yeah, let us to name it. Look at the cyclic compound. Ask how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this one, 1, 2, 3. So the cyclic compound have more carbon than what? Than side chain, Abi. So we're supposed to what? To call it what? This one will be the parent chain, Abi. If you call this one, if you call this cyclic one a parent what? A parent chain here, we are in trouble. Because the side chain we have here has functional group, which is carboxylic acid. So the presence of this carboxylic acid here, forget about the what? The least number of carbon atom. This one that has carboxylic acid must be the parent chain called what? Alkanoic what? Acid. So this one now attached to the what? Carbon 2. Now call it what? 2 cyclo 1, 2, 3 pentopanoic acid. Why is it that this cyclic that have 5 become substituted group? Because of the functional group we have here. Please note that too. Okay, in case of, let me check another question. Okay, have a compound. If you have a cyclic compound like this, it have OH, good, OH, and here we now have a side chain with CH, two, with another CH2, another CH2, CH2, no, with another what? CH3. Good. Look at this side chain. One, this side chain here is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, 1, 2, 3. But this side chain doesn't have a what? Functional group like this. Just ordinary hydrocarbon. But the cyclic one has what? Functional group. Therefore, the one that have functional group will serve as what? As the parent chain. So this one has a functional group, we call it what? Cyclo. You call it serve as what? The parent chain. This attached to what? 2. You now call what? 2 butyl. This is butyl. Substitute group. Cyclo 1, 2, 3. Propanol. Why? Because of the functional group that we have here. Let me change this same question. Assume we have what? In this form. I will have CH2, 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 CH2OH. What will be the name now? The OH is no more here, Abi. This one has the OH. Therefore, this one will be the what? The parent chain. The name it will now change to the what? 1, 2, 3, 4. To the what? 4 cyclopropyl. Butanol. That is the name. For what? For this cohort compound. Let me bring another diagram. If you have a structure like this and attach to this, what will be the name? Which of the two? This one contains how many carbon? 3. This one is what? Pro. This one is what? Pent. So the 3 that is what? Lower than 5. Abi will serve as what? As substituted what? Group. You now call this what? To name it now, it will be what? Cyclopropyl cyclo then what? Pentane. That should be the what? The name. But in case you have it in this form, and let me put more here, you have this structure like this. We have a triangle like this, and let me put what? OH here. OH here, and it's bond with cyclobenzene. You are not asked to name it. This one has 6, this one has 3. But mind you, we have functional group here. So the functional group here will make what? These are the parent chain. 1, 2, 3. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one serves as substituted what? Group. Attached to the what? Second carbon. We now call the name of this compound what? 2 cyclo 2 cyclohexene, then cyclopropanol. So because of the functional group here, make this one to be what? To be parent chain. Please take this question down. We have organic compound of this. Here we have C2H5. Here we have CH3. Here we have Br. Please name it. Name this one and tell me the answer on the comment section. Let me give you another one. We have a compound of CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2OO, COOH, and I put another one here, CH3. What will be the name? Automatically, this is my what? My parent chain. 1, 2, 3, which is what? Propanoic acid. This one is substituted group. This attach 1, 2, 3. If I name it in that way, or I will say what? No, 1, 2, 3. It's not going this way. This is supposed to be what? 2. This is 3. I will now start my naming from here now. The parent chain here is what? Propanoic acid. I've named this one. I'm left with this. Note that this 3 circle attached to carbon what? 3. We now call it what? 3 into bracket this 3. And I name this one. This is 3. This is 2 methyl. This one is methyl attached to 2. Call it what? 2 methyl. This abi cyclo pro what? Propy. Close the what? The bracket. Propanoic acid. This is the name of what? Of this compound. So my last questions here, I will give you the same thing like that. Yes, and I will now try to put CH2 here, another CH, and here I put CH3, then I put COH. Then let me put what? Chlorine here. Please name this. So that is all about the naming of cyclic compound. Help me to solve this and this one and tell me the answer on the comment section.